we first walked onto this property, we just sensed that the Spirit was here. Just the beauty of the place, the fact that there was already some groups coming here, you could tell that there had been a lot of love at this place and that the Spirit worked very clearly.
It was a wonderful opportunity for me to learn many new things, a lot of practical skills. And I love living in a place that God's beautiful creation is so evident every day.
Many of our volunteers are drawn here because we can offer them a place to put their energies and their desire to serve. We try to live simply in conserving resources, and here at our own home we live in intentional Christian community, and we invite all of our volunteers to join our way of living when they come.
It's a sense of hope. Because, sometimes the way of the world as it is right now can be really overwhelming. How can we change our lives? How can we live the gospel cornerstones? It's constantly having to be strived for and worked for even harder. We try every day to work further and further toward living the gospel cornerstones.
Bethlehem Farm is a Catholic community in Appalachia that transforms lives through service with the local community and the teaching of sustainable practices.
The beautiful gift of Bethlehem Farm is it's a place that allows people to come together, and it's a place that is there for people who have a need of a physical or emotional or spiritual renewal that they're looking for in the context of Christian community.
I am still here because I love the work that we do. I love getting to meet folks from all over the country and share our lifestyle with them.
You have people bringing together their wealth and people coming with their brokenness and their poverty, and that includes everybody that's involved in this whole mission.
Part of what we do is match up local people with what they have and what they need with students and families from across the country. We have young folks from around the country who want an experience of a different culture, and we'll have able bodies and lots of energy. So we bring them here to Bethlehem Farm, and they're able to offer the labor for free for these people in the area who really need an improvement to their home or to keep it safer or to keep it warmer. So we offer, those students a chance to work hard and do something constructive, the families and homeowners to have their home be better.
We did service, but we also interacted with the community. I love those kinds of interactions, and I love just being good neighbors to people.
I have never had the hand of God reach down and work a miracle in my presence, but at one point or another, each of the members of the Bethlehem Farm community has been that hand in a time of need. For me, the community it's a vehicle for miracles in my life, and I've always just really, I've loved the sense of community that I've found here at Bethlehem Farm, and I think that's what really makes it special.
People be looking like, that's good. When we sweep the floor, it looks real clean from door to door.
The doors open and everyone was like, welcome home. I'm like, okay, it's a tagline, they're marketing themselves. All right, welcome home, sounds pretty good. And then of course they come out and they're hugging everyone, and I'm not too much of a touchy-feely person. I like a good stiff handshake. It's what I always go for. But the hugs were actually nice, which is a change. I normally do this turtle shell thing when I get hugged. I kind of scrunch up and try to get away from it, but this was nice. I returned the hug, and I kept returning the hugs, and all of a sudden I was hugging like everybody else.
Try to build community between our volunteers, ourselves, and our local community friends by building relationships as we work, not just saying productivity, get it done. We're trying to take the time to also build relationships.
What's up?
We We start our days with prayer when we have volunteers here and when we don't. And I think it's just a way that we are able to remind ourselves every day of God's presence in our lives.
Prayer is a very important cornerstone. I also really enjoy praying with the groups and seeing what kinds of prayers they create. Sometimes we get to see a lot of different traditions come out in those. Living in intentional community makes prayer so much more intentional, and there's definitely accountability by living in community. Getting up every morning is not my favorite thing. But knowing that I'll be joining 7 other people or 30 other people in prayer to start my day makes it a lot easier to get out of bed. And just doing chores in the morning after prayer, going out to see the chickens as the sun is rising is so beautiful.
We try to cook with simplicity in mind and eating from our garden, eating local foods, things raised in season, and really just kind of get back to less technology and being present to each other.
It involves a lot of interacting with our neighbors and basically helping our neighbors out. So it's really great to work with them, and it's a very rewarding experience to see the gratitude that they have for the service.
The most important things people can give are their time, their talent, and their treasure.
That farm family that I have is a blessing, because if I know if I need anything, I can call the farm. They'd be right there for me. I'm so blessed.
They helped me build my place here a few years ago. I think they're a great bunch of people. They very kind and courteous. Like I say, they really try to do good work. The job the way that it's supposed to be done. They've helped out a lot of people.
Last thing that was done for me was fix the ramp so I can get out. I couldn't even get out of the house. Enjoyed every one of them. They were so nice. So grateful about what all you all have done for me.
Love the people at Bethlehem Farm. They have been true friends to us, and we love them all. Love to see the groups come in, love having them come by.
I love meeting all of these new kids that come in from other states and other countries and get them to tell stories about their life at home.
I appreciate Bethlehem Farms for coming and helping me out, because I try to get any help that I can get.
They're a fantastic group. It's a joy for me to be here with them.
It's a phenomenal place to be. Wonderful people. The people here are so genuine in their focus on serving the community. This is the type of place that should be all over the country.
People can come out here on service retreat weeks and join in this intentional Catholic community for the week.
I mean, at first I was kind of hesitant just because it's like a week, it's my break, I have so much work to do, but now that I'm here, it's worth it. It's just so relaxing, so nice to get out, and it's good to help people.
People can spread the message in their own communities, share their experience once they're back.
It's an awesome way for us to learn how to go outside of our comfort zone and how to become a part of something that we may not have had an opportunity. So you have people that are learning how to use tools and learning how to cook and learning how to do things that otherwise they would never know how to do.
Next time I want to be sentenced to the kitchen.
You know, no matter how simply we live, we got to pay the bills. We need help in covering the cost of the labor, which is providing for basically the caring for the caretakers.
The experience is awesome, and the people who live here, the caretakers, are these wonderful, godly people. They genuinely care about us, and you can feel that when you walk through the door.
And then our largest project in that area in terms of future planning is the caretaker residence. Well, but it's just time to expand and get a little more privacy for families and single people. A little more space for the retreatants to enjoy the full retreat house and not have to have 20 people in the basement every week. So that's a big way that people can help, and it's a concrete way people can help, because we're talking about building a tangible thing that's going to serve Bethlehem Farm for the next 50 years, 100 years, and beyond.
We talk a lot about the four cornerstones of prayer, simplicity, service, and community, but talking about it doesn't quite get to what it really means and the significance that it's had for our group as we've been here this week. Being at Bethlehem Farm has been such a tremendous blessing. If I talk about cornerstones in my own life, Bethlehem Farm would be one of those cornerstones. It's been one of the best weeks of my life.
Service,
community,
prayer, simplicity.
Welcome home
to Bethlehem Farm.
Welcome home to Bethlehem Farm! Welcome home to Bethlehem Farm! That's it. Thank you.